Welcome back. First Coast No More Homeless Pets is on now, and Pete Kimmel is joining us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
I love it. This is a fantastic organization. We have a lot to talk about. Let's talk about, you have a new shelter. Is it open yet or about to open or already open?
It's an animal hospital. So what it is a full service. We have a clinic on the north side currently, and this facility is actually 10,000 square feet. So it's one of the largest veterinary hospitals in the entire United States.
This is amazing because you've strategically put it at a place where there was kind of a vacant kind of area that was sort of left where there needed to be a veterinary hospital there. So it is wonderful. Tell us about this new facility.
So yeah, it's exactly what you said. I mean, we saw that there was kind of a desert on the west side, and that's an area that really could use our low-cost, high-quality veterinary services. So we're able to offer some things that we don't have at the current location. So, for example, we have specific cat and dog isolation rooms. So if your dog has parvo, for example, or some sort of disease that's very contagious, we're able to more effectively treat that. And we have a playpen, we have a pet grooming station. So if there are any pet groomers out there, we're actually looking for to hire pet groomers.
Okay. Who should they call if they're watching right now?
Just call our main line,
okay.
425-0005. The other thing about the new clinic is it's actually 3 times as large. So we have 12 exam rooms. Our current location has 4. So we're going to be able to serve up to 300 people and pets per day, which is just an outrageous number when you really think about it.
It really is.
And then the last thing is unfortunately, we'll be focusing just on veterinary services there, so no spay-neuter. So a lot of people associate us with spay-neuter efforts that we do. So we'll be just wanted to let the people know that we're going to not be doing it.
It's going to be there, and it's going to be much more economical. Now, if you look at your screen, you see this little doggy.
That's Faith.
And this Faith is her name, right?
Faith.
Okay, and Faith has a lot of faith at this point. Tell us what happened to Faith.
So wanted to educate people a little bit about what we do. There are homeless pets out there. This one was actually abused and neglected. And from time to time, we get pets like this where we take care of them under our Angel Fund, which is when there's no one there to actually pay for the pet. We're not going to turn that pet away.
But what happened to her neck? What happened? There was something that actually...
It was actually chained. It was chained up, and the person that owned it, we don't know who it was, but we found the dog just chained up with a big, heavy kind of metal chain. And so she had pretty severe lacerations on her neck.
Did it grow into the skin? I mean, did it actually, they never took the chain off. So the dog continues to gain weight and to grow. And it just, the skin grew over it, like it embedded inside of the skin.
And we had to, remove that and treat the wound. You can see her there. She was very nervous, but she was extremely happy. She loves people. We're actually looking for a home for Faith, and that's through our Angel Fund. So we like to take care of them and then take it a step further and find them their forever home.
I think you're going to get a lot of calls because I bet there's somebody out there that will have an open heart right now to see that dog that has gone through all that. How old is the dog now?
It's about 2.
Yeah, she's
pretty young. She's still got a little puppy in her. She does have a lot of training needs, so we are looking to find a family that is going to give her the training that she deserves and be able to have patience with her. Just from being in that kind of situation, she was never trained. She was neglected and abused. So she's great with dogs. She's great with people, but she does have a lot of, she needs a lot of TLC and a lot of extra care and just structure.
She's probably very skittish, and sometimes they can be like that if, they come out of that environment.
A little bit, but once she understands that you mean her no harm and that you love her, then she is just the best. I mean, she's adorable. So we're hoping to find her a home, and just want everybody in Jacksonville to know that we really care deeply about every pet that comes to us. We do services for people that don't necessarily have a lot of money and they can't afford to go to another vet. We're able to provide that lower cost. We are a nonprofit, so that's kind of that's our whole mission, is to help as many pets as we can.
I love your mission. I think it's great, and Rick Ducharme, your founder, is fantastic, and the whole thing is great. And to be able to save a dog in a situation like that, my heart goes out to you. So
thank you,
and I wish you all the best there.
I'd like to do a little shout out if you don't mind.
Sure.
We actually just got a grant from the Petco Foundation. They do so much to help us out. So anyone listening would would tell them to go shop at Petco, and they've got everything that you need. Also, Mary Lou Russell and Joseph A. Strasser were huge donors for our new clinic, and just everybody who's donated to the new clinic. It wasn't just one of those things where we just had, we had the money and we could just build it. I mean, it was a total team effort. Everyone, a lot of people in Jacksonville and organizations came together to make this happen because we really all believe in the same mission, which is to help all the homeless pets.
Couldn't say it better myself. Pete, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You bet. We'll be right back.